Hello and welcome to the 2025 Dis Northwest Mixed State Finals for JV. My name is Mira Schneeweiss-Loren and I'm here with
Talia Knox.
and we're very excited to be here today. Today you'll be watching Roosevelt JV face off against Lincoln JV. A very classic game. We've seen this matchup a bunch of times in these finals over the years, so it's good to have them back.
Yeah, for sure. One thing about Lincoln is they're just focusing on a lot of energy and teamwork and just getting the disc down the field.
Yeah, Lincoln looks like they will be starting on D. For those who don't know, there's always 7 players on the field, and when you're playing mixed, you can either have 4 boy matching and 3 girl matching, or vice versa. There's a nice big pull there from Lincoln,
Nice centering pass.
and it looks like Lincoln came down in some sort of zone.
Yeah, 3-person cup looks like.
Yeah. For those who don't know, zone basically means instead of one person guarding another one person, you have multiple people guarding the disc or guarding the space.
Yep.
Roosevelt Handler is doing a really good job of staying patient, moving up the field. Nice swing there.
Yeah, moving really well between the handlers.
Getting upfield. Cup's trying to slow their movement down a little bit. Wow, nice find there.
Wow.
Shoots it through the middle.
Nice.
Getting closer to the end zone now. Looks like Lincoln's going to stay in the zone.
Big swing.
Number 24 on the end zone line. Oh, nice D there for the Lincoln player. Roosevelt did a really good job staying patient up until the end zone. We'll see if they can keep it down here or if Lincoln makes it all the way down the field. These teams have played before. When we talked to the Lincoln coach, he said that it was a very windy game. Though Lincoln won, they don't expect to have any similar sort of game as they did that time because of the weather conditions. So it's basically a completely new experience playing this team without the wind.
Yeah. Swing to Lillian.
Shooting deep. Nice big throw.
Wow.
Good read and grab there for the Lincoln player.
Huge grab.
Looking to reset. Shooting again to the back end zone.
Oh.
A bit too far. It's a good look, though. This game is 100 minutes, or game to 13, I believe. Half at 7. All right, Roosevelt picking up and Lincoln immediately back into their zone. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Lincoln's disc. Whoa, incredible grab there from the Lincoln player, not quite in. Looks like we got some Roosevelt players being a little poachy on fence.
Yep.
Into the end zone.
Finds it.
Oh, but there's a pick call. Players can call a pick anytime the player they're defending runs past or through somebody else that prevents them from getting to their player. And this is an observed game, so the people in orange are similar to refs. Though they can't make calls, they can help players decide on what to do with calls. All right, going back to the Lincoln player on the end zone line.
Play is resumed. Looking.
Ooh.
Big D.
Lincoln did a pretty good job last time keeping Roosevelt down here with their zone.
Setting up their zone again.
Ooh, shooting through, nice grab there. Back to the middle. Great movement here. Swinging again. The quick disc movement is really helping them kind of tire out the Lincoln Cup.
Yeah.
Right through the middle, a nice grab. All their handlers look very, very calm with the disc. I think their decision making is really strong. A big throw. Ooh,
Oh.
Roosevelt comes down with it. Good teamwork there.
Oh.
And a turn for Roosevelt. All right, Lincoln picking up. Both of these teams have been setting up in a horizontal stack with 3 handlers back. Nice under. Good reset. I think both these teams' fundamentals are looking really great right now.
Huge undercut.
Nice little dishy power position.
Oh,
Ooh, and a
nice
hand block
block.
there for the Roosevelt player. Immediately deep. Shoots it cross field. What a nice throw.
Continuation. Oh, deed by Lillian.
Immediately picking it up. On the sideline now. This is a pretty long point here.
Another deed by
Very long
Roosevelt.
first point.
Yeah.
Wow. Big forehand.
Oh, is it gonna stay in?
Oh, good effort. All right. Lincoln's disc again. I think Roosevelt playing the field position game here is working. You know, Lincoln's tired. It's going to take him a lot more effort to get all the way down the field. So putting those big hucks up and keeping them in the end zone seems like a pretty good strategy for right now.
Yeah.
Looking reset.
Nice centering pass. Looking under. Oh.
Nice,
Oh.
nice catch.
Lincoln's done a pretty good job moving it, not getting super high stall count.
Yeah. Up line, nice shot. Keeps it in. I think Lincoln is struggling a little bit with communication in the handler set. They've ended up having 4 back and a little bit of clogging, but it seems like they're figuring it out. Into the end zone. Oh, and a bit too far. All right, Roosevelt picking it up.
Players got to be pretty tired at this point.
Yeah, and they're continuing to set their zone, which is pretty impressive. That's definitely one of the most tiring defenses to play, especially after a long point.
Cup trying to contain a little bit on the sideline.
Good little crash there from the cutter. Faking over the top and swinging to the middle. Lincoln's doing a pretty good job of not letting Roosevelt get many yards. Through the middle there. Shooting deep.
Oh, nice find.
Looking for a reset. She hits the swing.
Nice swing.
Yeah, their movement's been very steady, very patient. Looking for a reset. Through the middle. Ooh,
Oh,
great D there from Lincoln. Holsters the deep shot. Big under. Oh, looking up line. All right, Roosevelt's going to pick it up again. I think both these teams are doing a really good job of playing very solid mixed ultimate, making sure everybody on the field gets disc. And Roosevelt calls a timeout. I believe that teams get 1 timeout per half and a floater. So it's interesting to see the first time out being utilized, first point of the game, but it's definitely been a long one.
Yes. Yeah, our regular season games, do they have different timeouts?
I don't know. I never know. Um, but it's definitely a lot more enforced with observers. Timeouts are 90 seconds, but that rarely happens in game.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if they come out with a play.
Yeah. I bet we'll see Lincoln set up in the zone again, but Roosevelt's had some good deep shots, so I bet we'll see that as well.
Yeah. Talking. Oh my gosh. Talking to the Lincoln coach, they were saying how they've been working on zone throughout the whole season, so it's looking like it's definitely paid off.
Yeah, he didn't want to tell us too much about his secret sauce, he said, but
yeah.
definitely pretty proud of his team's zone.
Yes.
All right. After a timeout, the offense sets up first, and then the defense is allowed to set up, which you're seeing here. Roosevelt setting up with 4 handlers back, which is pretty irregular, so I bet we'll see a play from this.
What do you think about playing with observers? Do you like it?
I love it. I'm not a big caller. I don't call a lot of things, but big D there for Lincoln. But I think it's really effective, especially, discussions don't get resolved easily. So there we go, first point of the game. It's a Lincoln goal. I don't remember who pulled.
Team's pretty hyped about that. I think Lincoln pulled,
Oh,
I
so
think that's a break.
Yeah. Do you want to explain what a break is for those who don't know?
Yeah, so a break is when you start out on defense and you come down and generate some sort of turn, and then you score when you were started off on defense.
Yeah. Being up 1 or 2 breaks or however many breaks is really powerful in Ultimate. It's definitely where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to see Lincoln's D-line and Roosevelt's O. Talking to the Roosevelt coach, they said that their team has done a really good job of meshing this year.
Yeah.
During the mixed season, it's kind of hard to bring the GX and BX teams together, but it sounds like they've been doing a lot of team bonding and community building, and really
lunch yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, a little winter ball moment as well.
Yeah.
It's really come together.
Their GX are also extremely strong on this team.
Yeah.
Which is very nice to see.
Both these teams have huge programs. Lincoln has 3 teams. Roosevelt has 2, I think.
Yeah.
And all of their teams are very successful. It's really an incredible thing to see.
Yes, very big feeder program.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit? I know you played varsity this year, but a little bit about your season and just playing Ultimate?
Yeah. So this year was my first year being at Ingram, and it was really cool. I hadn't experienced mixed varsity in high school before, and it was really fun for me. I really enjoyed it. The team just had really good chemistry, and we went as far as we did, which was pretty cool. And I had a lot of fun on that team, mainly offensive cutter. But
yeah. Definitely high school mixed is a very different experience than middle school mixed.
yes, very big.
It looks like Lincoln's in a zone again, a 2-person cup, which is different than what they played last time.
Mm-hmm.
Looking over the top, nice high release.
Swing to the far side.
Yeah, the weather is pretty perfect down there. There's no wind, if you can see the windsock. So it's interesting to play zone with no
wind.
Yeah.
How about you? How was your experience this season with Garfield?
It's been great. Great D there. Yeah, I think again, like, I think a lot of people on these JV teams are freshmen, and it's such an exciting experience to play high school Ultimate. And I'm a senior this year, and just playing a super strong season with my team has been incredible. I love mixed Ultimate.
Yes, you've been building this team for a while
Yeah.
too, which is very cool.
Yeah. Lincoln staying patient, looking under.
Looking for a reset.
Good handler D there by Roosevelt.
Wow. Finds it. Oh,
Good
just a little
effort.
bit of a bobble.
All right, Roosevelt picking up. What position do you usually play if your team's playing zone?
In a zone, I mainly handle because in a zone, for at least my team, we like to have 4 handlers
Ooh.
back. Big D. And normally I'm cutting on without a zone, but in a zone, I like to come back and handle and just give another option in the backfield.
Yeah, if you've never played before, most teams typically play person, which is like one-on-one, but zone forces teams to play a very different style.
Yes.
Picking it up on the sideline, a little discussion about where it's coming in, I think.
Yeah, having observers on the field is extremely nice.
Did you play with observers at YCC?
I did. Yeah, it was my first time playing with observers. And it was just made it go a lot smoother.
Yeah, definitely. The stack is looking a little deep, hits the under. A bit too far. Roosevelt comes down with it.
Handlers staying patient.
The really quick transition into the zone from Lincoln is impressive.
It is. Looks like they have a bit of a 2-person.
Their wings are doing a really good job of coming in at the right times, especially with 2-person. It makes the cup do a lot more work.
Yeah.
But with the wing coming in as sort of a 3rd person, it's really effective.
Yeah. We run more of a 2-person zone at Ingram, and it's been pretty effective. Oh, drop for Roosevelt.
Immediate pickup there for Lincoln, looking to capitalize. Oh, a bit too far on the under. Roosevelt picking up again. Immediately shooting deep.
Big throw.
Bit of a battle. Ooh, nice grab. Okay, looks like the Lincoln player is calling it down. Players must go to the observer for their ruling or observation. They can't just pitch in with feedback. You have to actually ask them for their perspective. But it looks like they're just going to send it back because it's contested. Taking it all the way back. All right. Tapping it in. Swinging to the middle. Seems like a lot of Roosevelt's offense runs through this middle handler here. She makes great decisions with the disc.
Yes.
In the middle again.
Quick movement.
Looking for the swing. Nice grab. Lincoln's doing a pretty good job of keeping Roosevelt on this sideline. The trap zone is working pretty well. Swinging though. On the sideline again. Looking down the line. Whoa, great effort there, but couldn't keep it in.
OB.
All right. Lincoln setting up in horizontal again.
Amaya picking up the disc.
Faking off the under. King reset. Whoa, big fake there.
Nice under.
Staying patient with the disc. Seems like the cutters are a little bit tired, having trouble figuring out
Yep.
who's cutting and when. Shoots it deep. Great D there.
Lincoln setting up in a zone again.
Oh. Swinging. Nice forehand. I like how active the poppers are for Roosevelt.
Yeah, I agree. They're doing a really good job about as soon as they throw, they're following and getting it back.
On the sideline.
Oh.
Nice swing. Ooh.
Oh.
Lincoln's hungry for the disc. Hitting the under. Through the middle. I think Lincoln's zone is getting a little tired, and the middle of the field is losing steam a little bit, but Roosevelt puts it too far. Lincoln picking up. Great mark there on the disc. Hitting the under. Ooh, good D there for number 50. Swinging around. I'm interested to see what it looks like when Lincoln fires. Ooh, a bit too far again. We haven't seen their person yet. I'd like to see how that looks.
Yeah, agreed.
Picking up on the front corner again. Shooting immediately.
52 Nolan with the big hook.
Ooh. Great effort to
27.
come
Oh
down
my
with it.
gosh.
Looking for the reset. Oh no.
Oh. Drop by Lincoln.
Quick pickup.
Oh.
Another turn there for Roosevelt.
Nolan picking up again. Another hook. Not quite sure.
I don't know if he saw someone or if they're just trying to play the field position game. But it didn't come back in.
So goes all the way back to where the throw
Went out. Probably not as many yards as Lincoln was hoping with that one. Nice swing.
good defensive pressure.
Trapped on the sideline, looking dump.
Crash is working really well for them.
Yeah. They're definitely taking advantage of the crash and swing. You know, when one player crashes and the cup collapses, they just step around and throw the swing.
Yep.
Up the sideline. Good little chiseling movement.
Cup is doing a really good job protecting upfield.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh,
good
so
grab there.
close.
Down the middle. Dishy there.
Back close to you.
Getting close to the end zone now. They definitely feel the pressure. Roosevelt doing a good job utilizing the fakes to move the zone, move the cup. Looking for an option. Some sort of stoppage of play. I'm not sure. There are hand signals. Unfortunately, a lot of players don't know most hand signals or use them. Looks like discussion between the observers. It's going to stay a Roosevelt disc.
Even with some turns, players are doing really well coming back and keep battling.
Yeah, these first 2 points have been extremely long.
Yes.
I commend the stamina. All right, picking it up again on the front corner. Immediately looking up line. Great cut there. Not a lot of downfield cutter movement.
Oh.
Miscue there for Lincoln. All right. Lincoln setting up again. Their zone. Big under there for Roosevelt. Bit too far.
D by number 21, Ty Nagiwan.
All right. Cutter's initiating immediately. He shoots deep. Oh, and it floats over the Roosevelt heads. Looking upfield. Oh no.
A little bit of miscue.
Roosevelt pointing deep. See if he throws it. It's the up line. Nice little throw and go. Looking for the swing.
Cup's still doing a good job trying to keep up.
Yeah, someone who never plays in the cup, because I get tired. I'm impressed by how strong it's staying all this time.
I know, you gotta be pretty fit.
Through the middle. Getting closer and closer to the end zone. Oh, good D there by Lincoln. The cup getting exactly what they want. Swinging. Nice little teamwork there. Ooh, good pressure there by Roosevelt defense. And Lincoln setting up the cup once again, but he shoots deep.
Oh.
Doesn't quite work. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw another timeout call from either of the teams.
Yeah.
Under. Up line.
Oh.
Good effort, but couldn't get there. Seems like these teams are very evenly matched. Roosevelt with the disc.
Staying patient till they have an option. Looking deep.
Big outside in throw.
Oh. Good effort.
Yeah, good cut, nice throw. See if Roosevelt can keep it down here.
The end zones on this field always kind of mess me up a little bit.
Yeah, they're definitely. This is a much different experience than playing on any of the other fields this season.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the pressure is real. Like with the camera on you and the crowd.
I know.
It's definitely
Big stadium.
yeah.
It's a really nice field.
Yeah.
Have you ever played on it?
I haven't.
Gonna get to today.
Yeah, I'm very excited. You know, I've been commentating for a long time, and I've always wanted to play in Foster Stadium, so I'm very excited.
Yes.
Into the middle. Defense biting a little bit. Staying patient. Ooh,
Oh.
lots of defensive pressure.
ADH saying super calm. Oh.
I like that throw.
Nice.
Little hammer over the top. Swinging. Number 23 always does a great job of moving with the disc and following the play.
Yeah. The coach on the Roosevelt side was talking about him and a couple other BX players, but he's a big part of their offense, I believe.
Yeah, I think that the majority of their star power is in their handler set. Shoots it.
Looking deep again.
Goes too far. Lincoln player
Deep by
comes down.
Maya. Was expecting it to be a little bit colder today. But
Yeah.
doing pretty well.
Hitting the under.
Nice
Shoots
underway
deep.
tie. Huge throw.
Mm.
Not quite.
Good effort there. Definitely hear the team sidelines being loud, supporting their teammates on the super long point. Ooh, great find. Nice throw. Shooting down the line.
Just a little bit too far. Layout call by the stands.
Not surprised to hear that one. Wow. I'm very impressed by the stamina here. This has been like a 10-ish minute point.
Yeah.
It's hard work out there.
It's impressive they're still running.
Yeah. Looking for an option on the sideline. Up line, great cut.
Yep.
Swinging.
Oh.
A drop there for Lincoln.
Getting right back on D though.
Onto the sideline. Not really having any options downfield though. Looks to the middle. Great throw there. In the middle.
Nice job finding the space.
Yeah, one of the most important ways to break a cup is just to find the holes and shoot through them, and they're doing a good job of that. Yeah. Oh no, miscommunication there for Roosevelt. Shooting.
Wow.
Let's see who comes down with it.
Oh.
Ooh, good play there by Roosevelt. It's interesting, playing defense in mixed, especially on sky balls like that, is a very different experience just because you have to be very careful about contact and
Yes.
fouls. But Roosevelt did a really good job staying safe. Great D there for 52. Into the end zone.
Oh.
It's a little bit too high. Setting up in the zone once again. Ooh, nice inside.
Looking for a deep, hitting the swing.
Ooh, down the sideline.
Oh.
The cup jumps up and D's it. In a vert stack now as they get closer to the end zone. 2 handlers back and 5 in the stack. Looks like their stack kind of crumbled pretty quickly though.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things about vertical stack is you have to be very prominent about keeping it.
Right.
Score by Lincoln.
Good upline. Way to stay patient in the red zone, and that makes it 2-0 Lincoln.
Team is very hyped about that.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
A very long point. All right. That's another break for them. They're now up 2 breaks. Got about 66 minutes left in the game. I believe it's also 90 seconds in between points. I bet we'll see both teams taking as long as they can here, especially to let their players rest.
Yeah.
Lincoln mentioned wishing they had a couple more GX players. I think they're stretched a little bit thin today.
Yeah. It's difficult when you don't have enough because the GX just end up having to play almost every point.
Yeah. All right, Roosevelt getting ready very quickly on the line right now. Talia, what would you like to see Roosevelt do against Lincoln's zone if they're going to keep throwing it?
Um, just keeping the fast breaks going. I think when they get a turn, it's important to get it going pretty fast so that the zone doesn't have time to set up, and just keeping the disc moving as much as possible and looking for deep options.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. They had some opportunities where the disc hit the ground, and they had some opportunities in the middle and deep that they could have taken. I also think charging up field a little more, like chiseling into the cup, could help.
Yes.
We'll see how they continue to adapt.
I believe that's Annie gonna pull.
Yeah, if it's predominantly GX point, if they have 4 GX on, GX player has to pull and vice versa. Are you a puller for your team?
I am a puller.
It's definitely an acquired skill. It's hard.
It is hard. Lots of practice.
Yeah. All right, Lincoln in a 2-person cup once again. It's nice to see some fresh legs on the field. Ooh, just working the cup.
Oh.
Good D there by Lincoln, though.
Looking for the reset.
Number 31 wide open on the sideline. Looking
Nice
under.
look.
Good
Oh.
pressure there for Roosevelt. Whoa.
Getting it going fast.
Looking under, but Lincoln gets there.
Looking for a reset.
Ooh.
Oh.
Roosevelt scoops it up and shoots deep. Interesting matchup. Lincoln comes down with it. A little bit of a height mismatch there.
Yeah. Good effort by number 10, though.
All right, looks like Lincoln setting up in a horizontal. We have the center handler's defender was poaching off into the lane a little bit there, stopping the unders, just nice. Looking downfield, a bit too far. 28 picking up.
It's interesting to see Lincoln's 2-person cup. Looks like it's working pretty well for them, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a little more unusual of a cup. People usually play a 3-person cup. But yeah, it seems like they've been practicing this one a lot.
Yeah.
And the wings keep finding opportunities like that to come in and snatch up the disc. 87, looking for a reset. Good find. Striking up line.
Looking for an option.
Nice grab.
Caught by Annie.
Right on the end zone now. Looking for an ISO.
Oh, so close. Roosevelt back with the disc. Trap sideline.
Nice little dishy. Puts it down the field. Great find. Number 28 doing a really good job of keeping the disc in motion. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Through the middle. Shoots into the end zone. Oh, it's
Same
still
matchup.
there.
Oh!
Wow. Great save there by Roosevelt for their first goal of the game. 2-1. It's always hard on the defense when you get the D and the other team still comes down with it, but great effort there by Roosevelt. All right, this is the first time we'll get to see Roosevelt come down on defense. Maybe they'll throw a zone of some sort. It's interesting to see Roosevelt continue to throw it deep. With that deep D there, he was making a lot of plays, but they kept testing him. I guess it finally worked.
Something you can do with a deep is to split it and have two players go deep. Only they have to choose.
Yeah, that's one of the big things when you're playing zone is making the defenders choose and work hard. Since they're not guarding one person, they're kind of guarding an area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to see a zone-like defense in other sports as well, because I feel like lots of sports use that sort of look.
Yeah, it definitely looks different in every sport. I went to the Kraken game the other day when
fun.
they were honoring Ulti Coffee, and it was definitely like you could see similar elements on defense as you see here, which is really interesting.
Yeah, shout out Ulti Coffee.
All right. You see the Roosevelt pull here. Lincoln looking very ready on the line. Observers ensure that all the players have 1 foot on the front of the end zone line to start. If you're on offense or if you're receiving. One of the big things that's different playing with observers is the offsides call. So the players on the defensive team can't run until the disc has been thrown.
Yeah.
So if they cross the front of the end zone line before it's thrown, then there's an offsides call by the observers, which means it's a repull.
And I believe the second repull, or second time it happens, the offense gets to start at some brick. I'm not sure which.
Yeah. So it's very important to pay attention to, though you usually don't in game.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice grab there. Shoots it deep.
Oh, just a little bit too far.
I like that shot, though. I think the momentum was definitely there.
Yeah, I agree.
Lincoln in a 2-person cup again.
Oh, good snag there.
Shooting down the line. Keeping the disc moving. Through the middle.
Oh,
good
nice
catch.
Save.
Big forehand downfield. Ooh. Good effort by both teams there.
Nolan picking up, I believe, I think. Yeah.
Swinging to the middle. Looking under. A little bit high there. Roosevelt's going to get the disc. Super close to the end zone. Oh, I think he was in the end zone.
Yeah.
He was in the end zone, so it's a travel call because he ran in. So come back out and tap it, and play will continue. Yeah, with so many lines on the field, it's hard to tell which ones are which.
Yeah.
Swinging. Ooh, nice find.
Getting it back to number 88.
She gets it up line. Staying really patient on the end zone. Oh, hammer over the top, and it
nice
works.
luck.
What a find.
Wow.
Making it 2-2. That's a Roosevelt break. Yeah, you know, the hammer, when utilized right, it's very useful.
Yeah. I have a habit of throwing a hammer when it's not quite the right time for that.
I think everyone does. I think it's okay. I don't have a hammer, and I'm glad that I don't try to throw it because I can't. But especially in moments like that when there's a zone on you, just like over the top throws are very useful.
Number 87 on Lincoln. They don't all have numbers right now. Her name's Mayra, but she's actually fluent in Turkish. Fun fact. I would love to be fluent in Turkish.
I'd love to be fluent in any other language.
Yeah,
It's really hard.
I know.
Yeah, what other fun facts do we have? Oh gosh.
Number 19, Owen Lindelof, I believe, likes to wear country beanies.
Interesting.
Oh.
Number 81, Aiden Anderson, scared of women. I get it.
Lots of people.
Number Lillian Ma played on an ultimate team in Shanghai. That's very cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, ultimate looks very different everywhere else. I went to Costa Rica recently. My parents were playing in a tournament there.
Oh,
And
fun.
there's a couple of Costa Rican players. It was really interesting just to watch like different styles blend.
Yeah. Also, in other areas of the world, it's hard with like wind conditions and humidity. It really changes how the disc moves and
Yeah. If you know, Frisbee's been growing and becoming more relevant in a lot more countries. It's really interesting to see, especially when it comes to like the world stage, watching different players interact.
Yeah.
Nice big pull there from Roosevelt.
Gonna be OB.
When it lands out, the player takes it to the brick in the middle of the field.
I believe that's Hiram. One of the main handlers for Lincoln.
We see number 88 pushing off into the lane, stopping a lot of under movement. He's up line. Shooting deep. Ooh.
Oh, just too far.
Picking it up.
Looking for a swing. Oh, aggressive mark. Love
Over
to
the
see
top. Good poach D there. Shoots into the end zone.
That. Yeah.
She comes down with it. 3-2 Lincoln. That was a really great find by that thrower there. Often hear coaches say sidelines win games, and that is true, you know.
It's a lot of coaches' goals for games is to have a really loud sideline.
Yeah, I think there's definitely games that I have played where I would not have performed the way I did if it wasn't for the noise from my teammates or supporters.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially I think both these teams have sort of smallish rosters, and so it's important that the few people on the sideline stay very loud.
Yeah. Roosevelt getting ready.
If you don't know what the hand raising is about, to signify that you're ready for the pull, the other team raises their hand.
Lillian Ma, I believe, with the pull. Yes. Big pull.
Nice backhand, stays in. Roosevelt picks it up, gets it in motion right away. Looking for an option.
Finds a reset. Lincoln's doing a really good job of trapping it on the sideline, trying not to let it get off to the other side.
Yeah, we've seen this player in the purple here really work well in there's a two-person cup. Seems like she just doesn't get tired following the disc always.
Yeah.
Looking up line. Right behind. And big swing there. Ooh, good pressure from Lincoln. Looking under. Lots of yards there. Seems like this player with the disc, he's been a really important cutter for them.
Yeah.
Their cutters are a little deep right now. Not giving them lots of options. Up line, nice grab.
In a game like this, the nerves are pretty high, so definitely some.
Ooh, and into a pile, and then Roosevelt gets the D.
Getting a swing off. Back to 32. Actually, I believe 32 is a freshman, and she's a big part of Roosevelt's team.
Yeah. Good movement here. Ooh, nice grab. Through the middle, comes down with it.
Good find.
Ooh, I like that throw.
Wow.
Visionary. Gaining lots of yards there. Wide open.
Wow.
Into the end zone for Roosevelt score. That was definitely some of the smoothest offense we've seen from Roosevelt. Just taking the easy throw.
Yeah.
It's now 3-3. If they don't make it to 7 at some amount of time, they'll just do a timed time or halftime. You know what that is? No idea. That's all right. We'll see it when it happens. Maybe it's right now.
Could be.
See some huddling.
Possible timeout.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to use all the timeouts you can if your team's super tired.
Yeah. Some discussion between coaches and observers. Oh, game to 15.
And half is at 50 minutes.
All right.
Actually, all 3 games for finals will be Foster High School.
Yeah. Stay tuned. The V2 varsity 2 game will be at 11:15, and then the varsity mixed finals at 1:15.
Should be some really good games.
Yeah. Do we know who's in it for varsity 2? All right, it's gonna be another Lincoln versus someone matchup. Lincoln versus Bainbridge. And Bainbridge only has one team this year, right? Yeah, they think they've had a pretty successful season. I know a couple players on that team.
Yeah. I believe a U20 player, right?
Yeah. Mercy James.
Yes. Love Mercy.
Shout out. Yeah. My team played Bainbridge just as a scrimmage. I wasn't there. I had COVID, but it sounded like it was an interesting game.
There's been a lot of sickness going around.
Yeah, basically the whole Garfield varsity mixed team is ill.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I just got over RSV.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
The winter. Just everything.
I know. Normally I can avoid it, but not this year.
Everybody gets everything.
Yeah.
All right. Roosevelt pulling. Oh, we have a roller. Picking up number 45. Ooh, shooting immediately. What a perfect throw.
Wow.
One and done into the end zone for Lincoln. Wow. Impressive. That is 4-3.
Fastest point so far.
Yeah.
It's got to pump everybody up.
Yeah, that's definitely exciting. Really nice throw there for Lincoln. All right.
I wonder if we can figure out their secret sauce.
I haven't spotted it yet, I don't think. Yeah. Is this halftime? All right. I believe this is half. It's going to be a 3-minute half, which is pretty short. But we will get off the mic really quick, and we'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back to the 2025 Mixed JV Finals.
Yeah, it's the second half of the game. It's currently 4-3 Lincoln. We're going to have Roosevelt pulling. Yeah, it was a great first half. I'm excited to see more defensive looks from Lincoln and see the good handler movement from Roosevelt.
Big pull. I think it's going to be inbounds. Yeah.
Centering it right away. Oh, and it's a bit too high. Turn there for Lincoln.
Getting right on D. Number 50, centering to 88. Karina.
Back to 88. Yeah, we were talking at half about how she's definitely a powerhouse for this team.
Yes. Looking for a reset.
Cup's doing a good job of trapping it. Up the line, into
nice
the end
look.
zone for a Roosevelt score. That's a break. 4-4. Yeah, way to punch it in early there for Roosevelt. Just capitalize off the turn.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Lincoln comes back from early turn in the point.
Yeah. I think as we get more into this game, I think that the points will become shorter as they get more comfortable on the field and with each other.
Yeah.
You could start to see Lincoln V2 warming up in the corner over there.
Yeah, should be a good game to watch.
We don't have any fun facts for Roosevelt, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, we could make up some fun facts, but
Number 40 is
really likes lizards.
loves lizards, can't get enough. Yeah. It's part of the challenge. If we don't get fun facts, what are we supposed to talk about? It's the whole point of the stream. All right, gonna have a Roosevelt pull. You can see them staying warm on the line. Looks like they're assigning some matchups for downfield.
Probably come down in a player defense.
All right, looks like they're looking for a raise from Lincoln. All right, nice backhand pull. Good hang time on that.
Will picking up the disc.
Shooting deep. Nice throw. Oh, and a little misread there from Lincoln.
Getting on defense quickly, finding their matchups. Looking for a reset. Good handler D.
Ooh, incredible grab there. All right, and a turn from Roosevelt. I apologize for the lack of name use. Our rosters are very sparse here. When shooting into the end zone, a little bit too far. Got a little over 30 minutes left in the game. Tapping it in. Supposed to come in right by the cone. There we go. Swinging. Nice grab again.
Save. Big hook.
Got Adeline open deep. Great read.
Oh, wow.
Nice little reset. Swinging. Getting lots of yards. And he follows it into the end zone for a Roosevelt goal.
Should now be 4-5 Roosevelt.
That was a nice read there. On the deep shot and into the end zone there as well.
Looks like Roosevelt made some adjustments over half, and it's playing out really nicely for them.
Yeah. I bet their coach talked to them about decision making a little bit, just making sure that, they're valuing the disc, and I'm definitely noticing them.
Yeah.
Less turns, more efficient. All right, it looks like Lincoln is calling a timeout. If you were the coach of either one of these teams, what would you be saying to them right now? Anything specifically?
Probably for Lincoln, just keeping their heads up, working hard, bringing defensive intensity. I think defense can change a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
It's always said that a perfect offense beats a perfect defense, but I think if you just try your best and bring a lot of intensity, good things can happen.
Definitely.
And I think maybe for Roosevelt, just continue doing what they're doing after this half. They're looking really good, and just keep the disc moving. Like you said, decision making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I agree with all that. I think both these teams are getting the turns, whether they're forcing them getting Ds or they just happen. I just think it really comes down to who's capitalizing on it more. And I think Roosevelt's doing a really good job of that right now. Keeping the disc moving and hitting the open person. I think if Lincoln can work to string together a few more passes, they'll be in the same spot. I
Yeah.
think they just also need to focus on taking the open throw, not forcing anything.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I agree. I think just being fierce on defense and fighting for every disc for
Yeah.
both teams. All right. Observers are walking to the huddles, informing them they probably need to be done soon.
I think probably a big thing for Lincoln right now is dealing with mental toughness and just coming back and being able to react and change.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see how.
It's the first time that Roosevelt's been up this game, and while they're only up by one and there's plenty of time left, I think that can definitely affect your mental game a little bit.
Yeah, pretty tight game. Their last game that they had was pretty tight too, but totally different conditions.
Yeah. All right. We're going to see Karina pulling for Roosevelt. Beautiful backhand there.
Amalia with the disc gets it off to number 52.
He shoots it deep. Good read there by the Roosevelt defense.
Number 32, Paige, picking it up, looking for an undercut.
Yeah, I've seen Paige be really strong in both the cutter and the handler set.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Oh, shooting. It's a little bit low, but he comes down with it. Looking into the end zone for Adeline. What a perfect
Wow.
throw.
She's a scoring machine for this team.
Picture perfect. That's another break, making it 6-4. Yeah, it feels like Roosevelt's really getting into the groove of it now and really capitalizing on their flow.
Yeah. Just had to kind of figure things out. But they're doing good.
Do you prefer to play O-line or D-line?
I think O-line is a little bit more rewarding.
Yeah.
But for me, D-line, it's just kind of an opportunity for me to work hard because I tend to kind of slack off on D a little bit and use up all my energy on offense. And so when I start off on D, it's just gets me in the mindset of really focusing and working hard and just paying attention and trying to stay aware of everything on the field.
Totally, yeah.
How about you?
I honestly feel the exact same way. I end up playing both I think I used to play a lot more O-line, but I've definitely tried to get better on defense over the years.
Yeah,
It's a struggle. It's hard.
it is really hard. Defense is a tough thing to get.
Yeah. We're going to see Paige pulling here for Roosevelt. Here we go. Lincoln setting up.
Right at the 45, or the 55. 45? 45.
I don't know. I don't know football. Ooh. Good effort there, but it doesn't come
so
down.
close.
Setting up the zone right away. Nice movement here. Ooh, good D there.
Nice D.
I think that one thing Roosevelt could do to combat that two-person cup is kind of look through the middle more.
Yeah.
Their wings are super strong, so when they look to the sideline, those Lincoln wings are getting the D.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
and the bobble pushes it to the Lincoln player right on the end zone line. Into the end zone. 6-5. Yeah, like I was saying, Lincoln was able to score because they converted after the D they got. But if Roosevelt pushed it through the middle a little more, I think there's some weak spots that they could utilize.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
About 25-ish minutes left.
Yeah, something that helps, because for Ingram, all we were really doing for our zone was a two-person cup, and it was really just a matter of if you could get it going fast enough and just following your throws and working it until you could find something open downfield. And definitely shooting through the middle is very effective.
Yeah. Zone is very, there's a lot of emphasis on the handlers.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it is about decision making. You know, so many people are touching the disc so many times. There's so many reps that it's easy to like get in your own head a little bit. I think like you get tired of throwing all these little dishes over and over. You just want to shoot it downfield, but that often doesn't work.
Yeah. A lot of it is just patience too.
That pull went OB, so it's going to come to the brick. 50 bringing it to the middle.
Paige looking for a reset. Oh.
Turn there. Lincoln wants it deep, but he holsters.
Oh.
Collision downfield. Everybody's all right. Big swing.
Finds it.
Ooh, looking under, but goes to the Roosevelt player.
Paige looking deep. Gonna be D'd by Audie, I believe. Or not Audie, Anton.
Ooh, really great effort there. Karina. Under. Ooh, great find there through the middle.
50 looking for it back. Gets up the line. Another up the line pass.
Ooh, right over the head of the Lincoln defender. Wow. Nice put. It's a Roosevelt score, 7-5. It's interesting. They have been utilizing that kind of like over-the-top forehand a lot, and it's been working. Lincoln hasn't really figured out how to stop with the outside-in forehand. 7-5.
I believe in order for Lincoln to get back into the game, really, they need 1 or 2 breaks.
Yeah. I think that they just kind of need to get their momentum back. I think one super big play or something very exciting will always lift a team up and make them fired up to play more defense and get more breaks. So they just need maybe some sort of flashy play, get the team
Yeah,
excited.
100%.
See the Roosevelt player practicing his pull a little bit.
Yeah. The footwork is always a big thing.
Oh yeah, the run up.
Yep. I would love to get a spin pull down.
Yeah, that's impressive. I lately when I've been pulling for my team, I end up like not doing a run up and pulling like 5 yards before the end zone, and so it just has not been successful.
Oh no.
Need to work on that.
Yeah. My run up is a little bit odd, but it's okay.
If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Good pull. Does
Going
not
to
land
be
in.
OB. Amalia picking up. Bringing it to the middle. With 31 Hiram back and 45 Will.
Looking for an under.
Nice catch.
Ooh, he shoots it. What a
Big
beautiful
look.
forehand.
Wow. Oh.
Wow, that's just perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Great grab, not quite in. See if they can punch it in here. What a perfect throw there by number 45. Oh, and he gets it in the end zone. Great work there by Lincoln. See, that's what I'm talking about. The team's excited now. You know, that was a beautiful play. And it's now 6-7.
Yeah, everybody's fired up.
We'll see what they come down in. I bet we'll see that two-person cup again. It's been pretty successful for them. Yeah, for the coaching staff for Roosevelt, you've got Annie Vandenberg and Kevin Telez. Big shout out to Kevin. Known him for a very long time. Really, really big staple of the Seattle Frisbee community. And then for Lincoln, all right, we've got Jeff Coco, Kelly Tyler, Dana Freed, Julia Nash, and Mike Nash. Wow, that's a lot of coaches.
Shout out Julia and Mike. Best friends' parents. Love them very much.
Aw. You know, it's a small world.
It is.
And is Jeff Coco Julia Coco's dad?
Possibly. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out Julia Coco. Great Frisbee player.
Love Julia.
Great pull. You see Hiram streaking down the field to set up in the cup.
Getting down there fast really puts on the pressure and kind of can fluster the offense a little bit. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I think there's a lot of spin on that throw. Bounced off the player's hands. Lincoln's disc. See if they can convert quickly.
Looking for an under.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice. Heads up D there by 28. Oh, a big throw. Nice find. That's in. 8-6, Roosevelt. Kind of unconventional shot in the end zone, but if it works, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the way we've seen kind of the intensity ramp up this game. It started a little bit slow with a lot of turns, and now we're definitely seeing like full effort and
Yeah.
speed from both these teams.
Getting a poach D as a handler defender is really big. I think it requires a lot of just being aware and thinking about where the next cut is coming from and where the disc could go. And
Yeah, pretty impressive.
yeah.
All right, we see Bainbridge filing in for the next game. Lots of commuting for them this season,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Were they in the varsity league last year?
Yes, they were. I think they had a couple pretty strong seniors that they lost, and they moved down to V2. But yeah, they've been doing well there.
I haven't seen them play yet. Huh?
Bainbridge to Carlton Pipeline.
Ah, yes.
Weird. All right. Gonna see Paige pulling. All right.
Amalia picking up, looking for a centering pass.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
sorry, that wasn't Paige. That was
Deed on the first throw.
Morgan. Yeah, first 30 is very exciting. Number 55.
It's always
Reset.
It's always tough when you make that first throw and it gets Deed, but
Yeah, it's definitely hard to come back mentally, but we'll see.
Oh.
A fumble there for Roosevelt.
Almost secured it.
Lincoln's getting another chance. In the under.
Lincoln's throws are looking pretty they're looking pretty solid.
No, I agree. Yeah, they're making good decisions and making good throws.
Page with the disc, looking for an upline.
Nice, lots of
Nice snag.
yards.
Oh.
He wants it deep, so he puts it deep.
Go.
Oh, it's a bit too far for Morgan Johnson. I realize I've been mixing Morgan and Paige up a little bit. I apologize. The ponytails, confusing me.
Yep. They're wearing like the exact same thing too.
We're 45, picking it up. Looking for some action from his cutters.
Lillian open deep, looking
Shooting.
for it.
Wow, another great forehand huck for him.
Yes. Looking for an option.
I love to see the
Finding
Lincoln
it.
team capitalize off her speed.
Wow.
Wow, that was pretty
Wow.
beautiful. 8-7. What a great point there for Lincoln.
Very almost perfect throw.
Yeah,
to
when
that
they
corner.
when they started getting those hucks down, you can definitely see the pattern of the game change a little bit.
Yeah.
8-7, game to 15. Got about 13 minutes left. Coming down to the wire a little bit now. It's always great to have such a close game like this in the finals. Yeah. It's exciting.
This is very exciting. Could go to uni. Do you want to explain what Universe is?
Yeah. Universe or double game point is when it's the last point of the game, it's tied up, and whoever scores wins. I feel like that tends to happen a lot in Ultimate,
Yeah.
especially between like two pretty evenly matched teams.
Always a very nerve-wracking, exciting point.
Yeah, it's really. I think that's definitely the hardest point to play in Ultimate.
Yeah.
Can either be very devastating or very exciting.
Yes.
But it's kind of worth it. I don't know. The nerves make it a lot more fun.
Yeah. A couple years ago in YCC, we lost on Universe Point in semis, which was pretty devastating. But
Yeah. But it's definitely a sign of something if you make it to uni that like both teams are working super hard, and it's satisfying to win that uni point, but it's also so heartbreaking to lose it.
Yeah. Getting a good centering pass off.
Up line.
Player with the disc now. I can't quite see his number, but he's doing a really good job moving it and just keep following it.
Yeah. 13 to 24 to 28 now. Down the line to out of line.
Wow.
Good catch, but it's not quite in. Taps it into the end zone on the up line. Roosevelt score, 9-7. Lincoln really needs a break soon. They're kind of trading points right now, but
Yep.
Lincoln continues to stay up, or Roosevelt continues to stay up. Ten minutes left. I've been commentating for a long time, and I always still get super nervous at the end of whatever game I'm
I know.
commentating. It just, I know how it feels down there. It's stressful.
Yeah. Also, one thing for Lincoln is they had winter formal last night, and
Oh.
it went till like 10, so players could be a little bit tired right now.
Not fully rested up. Yeah, I've been talking to my team about taking care of their bodies this whole
Yep.
week coming into game day.
Very important. Hydrating, getting lots of rest.
Lincoln's looking very ready, not wanting to waste any time so they can come back. The observer gives players on the line a countdown for when it needs to be pulled, so they know that they got to do it soon. Forehand pull, interesting.
Also, a good thing about observers is you actually don't need to raise your hand. They raise
Yeah.
their hand for you.
Up line,
Trying to get it.
shoots downfield. Hiram comes
gonna
down
come
with
down
it.
with it.
Knocking on the doorstep.
Oh,
I think he got a little excited. Nerves got to him.
happens sometimes.
Yeah, Roosevelt picking up.
Having Hiram in the deep space is a very good option.
Yeah. He's definitely the tallest player on the field. The swing goes over the Roosevelt player's head.
Possible right chance for Lincoln. Or just hold, I think.
There we go.
Nice.
Clean? Not clean. But nice little hold there for Lincoln. 9-8.
Dishy by Amalia.
Yeah, this is definitely, it's definitely now that they need to get their break. We'll see what they do.
Yes.
I really like to see the way number 45. You say his name's Will?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up in the second half of this game, making really great decisions with the disc, and yeah, he's definitely taken charge of the field. It's really impressive.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do on defense. I would not be surprised to see a two-person cup.
Yeah, it's been working pretty well for them so far. When's cap? Do we know the time?
Do you know? We'll figure it out.
Yes. 10:35 now. Game started at 9-ish, a little bit after 9.
Yeah.
So we have a little bit of time.
See Lillian pulling for Lincoln.
Lillian's really stepping up this game. It's great to see her. I'm actually playing on a team with her right now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a very influential player on the field for this team.
Yes. Oh, pull was in.
Nice. See if they can trap it. Roosevelt moves it to the middle pretty quickly. Up line.
Good decision by Paige. Giving an option back deciding to go back to the middle
Good find.
by Adeline.
Stringing together a nice amount of little passes here.
Looking for a reset. Good break.
Looking for Adeline.
Almost run through D by Anton, I believe.
Not gaining a lot of yards here right now. Yeah, Anton on the wing is doing a really good job of pressuring the unders that Roosevelt wants.
Yes.
Up the line to Adeline. Looks reset. Ooh, crossfield. Nice
Wow.
find.
Oh.
Bounces out of his hands. I like that. I like that look though.
Good effort trying to save it. It was a very pretty throw.
5 minutes left on the clock. Shooting
what they
deep
can
for
do.
Lillian.
Let's go.
Basically an automatic bucket. No, his teammates definitely trust her downfield.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
I know, we do. Getting closer to red zone now. They really need this break. Oh, looking under, but Adeline gets there. Nice D.
I'm nervous. I can't imagine how the Lincoln players are feeling and
Yeah.
Roosevelt players.
Trapping it on the sideline.
Oh.
Ooh, hand block there by the Lincoln player.
Wow.
Way to be heads up.
Malia picks up. Looking reset. Hits
Wide
it to
open.
Anton. Oh.
Roosevelt gets there. Hitting the under. They have a player streaking deep, so he puts it.
Oh
What a
my
throw.
gosh.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. Beautiful score there for Roosevelt. Making it 10-8.
Lincoln players looking a little bit defeated.
Yeah, there's about 4 minutes left. There's still time.
There
There's
is still time.
time.
They can do it.
Till the wheels fall off.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by that throw. The timing on the cut was great as well.
Yeah.
Just got to call their line quickly and get back out there.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if Roosevelt takes a timeout right now.
Yeah. How do you feel about strategic clock running out plays like that?
You know, it's always disappointing when you're on the opposing team and
Right.
the other team does it, but I mean, it's strategizing and there's nothing you can do about it, so.
Yeah. It definitely feels great when you're the one calling the timeout.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible when you're on the
Yeah.
receiving end.
Yeah.
Are they calling a timeout? Or are they just
I think they have. I mean, it's a pretty long time,
yeah.
especially with observers. It's only 90 seconds, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Calling their line. I'm excited to see who's on this line.
Yeah. Could possibly be the last point of the game, so see who they put in as their
Yes.
last squad.
Lincoln's on O. We will see if they can have a clean hold or not.
I don't think we've seen any. We've seen one clean hold this game.
Yeah.
From Lincoln. Yeah.
One throw.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I believe Karina pulling for Roosevelt. Minute 30. Backhand pull.
Gonna be OB.
Lincoln's going to take it to the middle.
A lot of pulls have gone out.
Yeah.
Just about right there. Could be something about the wind. Didn't really seem like there was a ton of wind down there, but
Yeah, definitely a trend.
yes.
Seems like Will's telling his teammates to calm down. Take a chill pill.
Yes. Looking deep. Oh,
Shoots
hit
it.
it. Big forehand hook.
There's a bunch of players down there.
Oh.
Oh, nobody comes down with it. If they can contain the Roosevelt movement, definitely have a chance to score here. All right, picking up. Nice inside shot. Bit too far.
Lincoln has another chance. Number 29 picks up.
Oh,
Oh,
good grab, but I don't think that
Obese.
was. Yeah, that was out. The only thing that observers can officially call is out and in.
Yeah.
24 under. Ooh, bounces off his hand. Good effort, though. Will picking it up on the end zone line. Into the end zone for a Lincoln score. That is 10-9. The clock did run
Wow.
out during the point. So that does that make a game? I think
Is that game?
I believe if the clock runs out midpoint, there's one more.
Last point.
This is very exciting.
Oh my gosh.
All right, looks like observers are discussing. It's very different to play a game with a big clock in front of you. It changes
Yes.
everything.
It really does. I mean, it's kind of cool. You can see your live score.
Yeah. Pretty motivating.
Yes. Look up midpoint.
So that
Gotta
you're-
work.
Yeah. I never know the score.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm really bad about the score.
I'm always confused every game I'm playing.
Sometimes when I'm just observing a game, I can keep count, but
There's a lot going on.
cannot do it when I'm playing.
I think that might be game. Doesn't seem like cheering.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's game. 10-9, Roosevelt JV are your 2025 mixed JV state champions. Really big shout out to both these teams. It was a really incredible game and incredible performance from both of them.
Very tight game the whole time.
Yeah, big congratulations for both these teams to making it here. It's
Whoa.
a really beautiful thing to see. And please stay tuned for the Varsity 2 finals at 11:15 and the mixed varsity finals at 1.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.